Item number 2.
But I am for the petition, my fundamental challenge is if you this is SLST,
Which you are challenging?
I am challenging the advertisement as well as the rules.
Advertisement dated?
Advertisement dated 30th May 2025. Second SLST.
30th May 2025
Yes. 30th May 2025.
or 29th May 2025. Recruitment notification.
From notification is 30th May.
So other matters are fixed on Monday.
Yes, other matters are fixed.
So let it be on Monday.
But I have different point. Let it be on.
But rule is under challenge, so it's same. Our argument will be the same.
They'll be supporting me.
Issue. List the matter.
State doesn't support.
Along with
question is whether you will support us or not.
Other matters. Where or list the matter on Monday next, 7th July 2025, along with other matters touching upon similar issue. Next.
Similar selection process.
Item 3 is
next.
same.
Item number 3.
3 is also same.
Yes, Mr. Mitro.
Selection process and the rule framed by the board. But the point is that, as per my judgment also, the candidates, the tainted candidates are not eligible. But as per the rules framed by the board, they are eligible. And this is one point. The marks obtained in the PS 2016 election process was 45%. Not eligibility.
But problem is, Mr. Mitro, this notification dated 30th May 2025 for initiation of fresh selection process is strictly in terms of the order dated 17th April 2025 passed by the Supreme Court. Now, therefore, and with the time schedule, Supreme Court gave direction. Now, today interfering this particular notification dated 30th May 2025 amounts to tinkering with the time schedule which has been fixed by the Supreme Court.
Our point is without.
So therefore, I would request the petitioners to approach the Honorable Supreme Court for getting appropriate clarification, because issue is not alive before this court in view of the order.
We are not asking for any modification or even clarification.
Yes.
Supreme Court order. What point is the rule to these 3 points I have raised, on the 3 points are inroad into judicial power. If the court has passed an order, the legislature or this board has no jurisdiction to circumvent that order by any process, by making rules otherwise. Our is the
problem is interference or passing an order tweaking the conditions as contained in this this notification amounts to extension of time. That is impermissible in view of the order passed by the Supreme Court.
I'm going to ask for no extension of time. We are saying that this board cannot frame any provision in the rule. We point out 3 provisions in the rule where they have made inroad into judicial power, judicial order. That is why they cannot be, they're invalid, totally invalid. That is the point we have taken, my lord. Relying on the judgment, not asking for any clarification, etc. No clarification, no. We rely on Supreme Court judgment. Relying on my lord's interpretation of Supreme Court judgment, that tainted candidates are not permitted to appear in the fresh selection process. But their qualification they have framed, I mentioned in the note, the qualification of appearing is not that being tainted is no disqualification. The dividing line drawn by Supreme Court between tainted and non-tainted, untainted, has been obliterated. That is the point you have taken, my lord, in this point. Next point you have taken the qualification mark. it was 45% in B.Ed and BA graduation,
Now it has been enhanced to 50%.
50%. So but the Supreme Court order is those, and High Court order, Supreme Court order is that those who are untented and are qualified under the 2016 rules have the right to appear in the fresh selection process. They cannot be disqualified in this fashion indirectly.
But this clarification should be obtained for
No, and the
prima facie,
clarification-
my view,
I'm-
could be obtained from the Supreme Court. Because there was a direction, Mr. Mitro, by the Supreme Court that to file an affidavit bringing on record this notification. So therefore, the Supreme Court is in session of the matter till date. So if any clarification is required, that should be obtained from the Supreme Court.
I appreciate my observation here.
First of all, what is troubling this court, try to appreciate the predicament of this court,
Yes.
that first of all, there's a time schedule. Second, Supreme Court directed that you file an affidavit disclosing the steps taken in terms of the order passed by the Supreme Court on 17th April 2025. If that be the position, what is the scope left open to this court to interfere with the notification dated 30th May 2025? If the issue would have been wide open, then court could have exercised its judicial power.
Yes.
But otherwise, in view of the situation which is emanating, in view of the order passed by the Supreme Court first on 17th April 2025, coupled with the order passed by the Honorable Division Bench in the contempt proceedings, it prima facie it appears that the issue is not open before this court.
But this is the हमने सबने learned that. That's हमने consider me particularly, I do not want to ask for. I cannot ask for any order which may cause slightest embarrassment to our High Court.
Yes.
If I go to Supreme Court now, well, Supreme Court said this has happened subsequent to my order. So these things are good or bad, let the High Court decide. The time, all the Supreme Court can do is extend the time limit so that these things can be done or not. Lordship may be pleased to say that parties are, after considering my application, parties should free to apply for clarification Supreme Court regarding extension of time. This, if the errors they have committed cannot be rectified within a time schedule, and fresh election process cannot be completed in terms of law, in terms of the order passed by the court within the time schedule, then parties may.
It's a huge process because starting from 1st of June, if it is to be concluded from 31st December 2020 or 31st December 2025, it's a huge process.
Yes.
Now, interfering this notification dated 30th May 2025 amounts to a situation where authority has needs to get an extension of time
Yes.
for completing the selection process. Now, as you are submitting, Mr. Mitro,